on the right side are plebes operating in a lifetime spectrum, whereas those on the left are operating in the 1,000-year spectrum. So we all know that socialism starts with rationing, and they know that rationing needs to be monitored because according to consumerism. So you'll notice there's really an attack here in this Amazon piece against consumerism. It's not just simply they don't pay their fair share of taxes. That's the veiled attack on consumerism.
Oh, right.
Because watch here where Senator Michael N. Gianaris, a Democrat from Queens, says it's time for a national dialogue about the perils of these types of corporate subsidies, referring to the consensual agreement between employer and employee to get paid in stock.
I can't stand this. I hear this talking point all the time, and it's like you slap someone in the face of the reality when you tell a leftist, this isn't the way you think it is, and I think they realize it. It really is a wave of cognitive dissonance. So they keep saying that these tax cuts cost the federal government money. And I'm like, that's a lot like me saying, it's costing me money, Nick Goodwin, that I'm not taking your wallet out of your pocket. Because all of that money could belong to me. And after all, it's costing me not to steal your stuff from you.
Well, it is. It does cost us, just so we get square on this, when taxation is not uniform. And I beg you to argue with me that taxation is somehow uniform.
It's completely uniform.
Okay, so to finish this off.
But the thing is that it does cost the rest of us because we do end up footing a bigger bill, and oftentimes it works against our interests because we have to compete against somebody who's gotten a big tax break that we're not getting.
And this is the problem. Oldham and I are self-employed guys. For a long time, I had to go out and buy my own health insurance for myself, my family, out of my after-tax income. Whereas the guy working for the company getting it as a benefit, he was not paying taxes on his health insurance. And eventually, they tried to correct it. They did half measure. I get back half of what I pay in health insurance. They didn't start taxing the other guy what I was paying taxes on. Instead, why?
Well, you're lucky
because they want to stay in office. That's why. So they said, okay, we'll give you half. So Oldham and I have to take our after-tax dollars to buy our health insurance. Meanwhile, the guy working down at the union factory doesn't pay any taxes on his health insurance.
Well, because he had a better Democratic representative, his union boss, Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah. I think the point I'm trying to make,
yes, what is your point?
Right on top of my head.
Tom has points this week.
All right. Matthew Gardner, this progressive guy, says that damning Amazon, says, by all indications, Amazon appears to be using the tax breaks that Congress has made available. Oh my gosh, they're not using either, just being legal corporate entities, but this Matthew. So again, they're not, when they argue about Amazon is not paying their fair share, this is an argument against basic private property ownership through basically consumption. Because, and I'm done with this, Gardner says that most of the tax breaks used by profitable businesses to reduce or eliminate their tax burdens were instituted at the behest of deep-pocketed and well-connected corporate lobbyists. And get this, in a political system that runs on private money, wow, okay, you gotta wonder what other types there are. But to finish the system here, is sentence, in a political system that runs on private money, it's always going to be hard to vote against the folks who have the money. He said, companies haven't been shy about pouring millions of dollars to prop up a system that benefits them, as though Amazon delivering to your door by drone doesn't benefit you. And the 500,000 employees they hire.
Yeah, millennials, that's how you get your daily avocado.
And you know what, Matthew? The whole point is
Matthew Gardner.
People in 1912 and 13, when they were talking about instituting the national income tax, warned that the income tax would be used, although it was started only for the top 1%.
Yep.
It was, and then it was a very small amount
Yep.
of tax. But you had Ford workers who were making $25 a week in gold.
Yep.
Think about that, what that adds up to today.
Wow.
You know, a $20 gold piece and a $5 gold piece were paid no tax. That's roughly $3,500 a week without tax that their workers were making at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the warning was that eventually this is going to be used against you and they're going to get out of it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
And it didn't take long. It only took a few